EJ. Let's see what we got here. It's a good little angle. You're moving forward. You got your center of mass in front of that foot. Okay, here's your position off the ground. That's a good line. This hand could be out beyond a little bit more. The shin is not really parallel to that line. I worry about that, especially with you. We need to see if that's going to happen, that foot comes down and back and ends up landing under the hip. Get some of that. It's coming a little bit down and back. There's the initial shin angle right there. I wouldn't say that the contact position of the foot is under the hip, though. I'd say it's definitely out too far in front. Second swing is high, but I'll say acceptable. Notice that this is the angle of the shin as you come down. So that's where the force is going until it leans forward a little bit to this. This is where you're really getting effective push. If you could contact it in that angle, then more of your efforts would be pushing you this way. But because the initial contact is there, your initial efforts are pushing you that way. And you have to wait for the shin to change angle so that you can apply force through it that way and create your movement in the equal and opposite direction. Moving on. There's your second step. It's a nice little push. You're getting a better force production into the ground, I think. This, again, could be a problem, and this arm should be over the head. Let's see where that foot comes down and what the angle is. You can see right here, the knee opens up. Look at the difference. Here's toe off, and you're reaching it. And then you come down a little bit, and there's touchdown. And here's the angle right there, which means your initial push is moving up. Here's the hip right there, so the foot is not really under the hip. And then you're going to see that shin angle change so that you can get this, and the force produces that movement parallel to that line. The swing is low, so that's good. Got no issues with the swings anymore. And again, another decent little line here. This hand's okay because it's the third step and it's up by the forehead. And there's the shin. Where's that one going to go? Look at that reach. That's already, there's just about toe off, and then look at that knee angle right here, going from this almost a toe off, this just after toe off, and that another beat later. So you're reaching that foot out instead of creating that, and that is a huge problem. And it gets worse as you go through steps. Here's the high swing. The next one, here's toe off, or let's say this is just before toe off, which is exactly the shin angle we want. And then right at toe off, here's the shin angle. And then one beat after that, here's the shin angle. Open, open, open. Instead of moving here and here, get that thing to just start working back and you'll be in business.